second annual Independence Day Parade and Picnic Community Celebration. We are here to share the spirit of the 4th of July by celebrating the independence of our nation on this day and show our community pride in wonderful New Haven, Indiana. Today, we not only celebrate our great city, we are also here to honor our military and public safety. We're happy to welcome members of the National Armed Forces, veterans, members of our fire department, EMS, police department, and dispatch. We want you all to know how much all of us appreciate your service and sacrifice. The New Haven Planning Committee has done an excellent job of putting this event together. At the end of the parade, please follow us for a fun-filled afternoon at Schnelker Park for a community picnic and entertainment. Can I have a round of applause for the organizers, volunteers who put this together? Food trucks and other vendors will be available. Join us for fun and entertainment from Trevor Hunt, followed by Under the Covers. I want to take this time to offer a heartfelt thank you and recognize the veterans from the Indiana Patriot Guard, Freedom Riders, and Combat Veterans Motorcycle Association who are all here with us today. Thank you for your service to our country and the communities. Also joining us is our friend, Fort Wayne City Councilman Tom Didier, who's going to sing the national anthem. For those of you who have heard Tom sing the national anthem, there is no finer artist in Northeast Indiana to sing the national anthem. I love New Haven. It's a great place to live, and I'm proud to be your mayor. As a nation, we faced challenges over the last 18 months with COVID, but as a community, we've been strong and resilient. We're excited to be here today. We have a lot of fun planned, so please stick around and join us in Schnelker Park. Thank you again, New Haven, for being here today. To all our military, veterans, public safety members, participants in the parade, volunteers, food vendors, and entertainment, we say thank you. We also thank our sponsors. No tax dollars were spent on this event today. Handy & Bean is our title sponsor. Our other sponsors are A&Z Engineering, American Structure Point, Commonwealth Engineers, Continental Diamond Tool, DLZ, Etica Group, the Fraternal Order of Police, Lancia Homes, Parker Towing, Partners First, Paulding Putnam Electric Cooperative, Robinson's Wrecker Service, RQAW, Tuffy's, VS Engineering, and Western Engineering. Can we have a round of applause for our sponsors? Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please join me as our local honor guard presents our national colors. Mark time. Mark. Right wheel. Mark. The colors. Ladies and gentlemen, please remove your hats from the national anthem. Here to sing the national anthem is our friend, Tom Didier.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner.
this time, let's observe a moment of silence in honor of our fallen service members and to thank our military service members and veterans who have served our country well. I love Independence Day. I love America. I love New Haven. Independence Day is one of my favorite holidays, just to reflect on this wonderful country, how lucky we are to be Americans and American exceptionalism. I think that it's critical that we take this weekend to think about those who have sacrificed for our freedoms. We live in such an amazing country. For the last year and a half or so, we faced challenges. This event was created last year during a global pandemic. Some people said, Mayor, you're crazy creating an event when everybody's canceling stuff. You know what? I thought that was exactly the right time to celebrate this great country of ours, because people need to come together. I'm very proud of this community that we had a safe, fun event last year on July 4th. And I hope that this is a tradition that outlives me being mayor and the planning committee and everybody that's been involved with this, because this is important that we celebrate this great country of ours and all the blessings that we have. I'd like to thank, again, the military, veterans, and public safety, particularly those in New Haven, police, fire, EMS, and dispatch. They do an amazing job every day. Can I have a round of applause for the public safety members? It is important that we always back the police, the fire, the EMS, and dispatch. They have a hard job. They do amazing work to keep us safe, to keep this community what it is. And I am so thankful for the members of public safety. At this time, I'd like to introduce a good friend of mine and of New Haven. We're honored today to have Congressman Jim Banks join us. Jim not only serves in Congress and serves us well in Congress, Jim is a veteran as well. At this time, I'd like to introduce my friend, Congressman Jim Banks.
Well, good morning, New Haven. Good morning. It is so great to be here. I'm honored to be a part of this second annual tradition. I love the story about this day. The mayor said he wanted to do an Independence Day celebration. They told him you can't do it in the middle of a pandemic. And he did it anyway. That's my kind of mayor. Let's give Mayor McMichael our gratitude, show him our gratitude, a round of applause for all that he does to lead this great city. I love New Haven too, Mayor. It's always great to have my family and I come to New Haven for different occasions. This is a community that keeps getting better. That's why we love it, and that's why we're so glad to be here today. It's great to be here with my great friend, Tom Didier, the next mayor of the city of Fort Wayne, our next door neighbor. I know this isn't a political event, but I'm going to say it anyway. This is a great friend. He's a great leader. He's going to be a great mayor for the city of Fort Wayne and for our region. I saw my buddy Diego Morales. Where is Diego? Diego's running for Secretary of State for the state of Indiana. He's a great friend. He's a first-generation American. He's served our country in uniform. He's everything that's great about America, and that's why I love Diego Morales. I want to thank the city of New Haven and the New Haven Planning Committee for doing such a great job today in making this possible, the second annual Independence Day Parade and Picnic Community Celebration. Mayor, thanks for bringing the great weather. I love it. I love being in small town America in New Haven, Indiana on a beautiful day like today for this purpose. Next, I want you to join me in thanking those in America's armed forces whose sacrifice makes today possible. Thank you to our veterans and our men and women in uniform for what you do every day to serve this country, the greatest country in the world. Thank you very much. I want to thank the veterans of the Indiana Patriot Guard, the Freedom Riders, and all of the combat veterans who are here today as well. It's because of you that we have the freedom to be here and gather. Every year, Americans of all backgrounds gather to celebrate our national holiday. More important than a day to cook out and shoot fireworks, it is an occasion for us to cherish the sacred inheritance that is ours as citizens of these United States. Americans are special. We founded the New World. We tamed a wild continent. We settled the West, built great cities. We liberated Europe from tyranny. We put man on the moon. Those are some, but not all, of the many achievements of the great American people. But a new movement is afoot to tear us down as a nation rather than to build us up. If the last 18 months has taught us anything, it is that those who wish to divide our country and destroy it as we know it feel empowered now more than ever. We have athletes who are actually representing us this summer in the Olympics who disrespect our flag and say if they win the medal, they will burn the American flag on the stage. We have U.S. military leadership today encouraging American sailors to read a book which argues that America is fundamentally racist and must be fixed through new kinds of racial discrimination. We have ideology being taught in our schools whose end goal is to make our children hate their own country's heritage and history. Anti-Americanism is as strong as ever, but not in New Haven, Indiana. At this moment in history, we have what we need at this moment in history is a renewal of American patriotism. A patriotism that ensures that our nation's best days are ahead of us, not behind us. That's why, as your congressman, I promise you that I am devoted to renewing this sense of American patriotism in the halls of Congress, in communities all over Northeast Indiana like this one, and well beyond. I also promise this: I will always stand for the American flag. I will never apologize for being an American, and I will never apologize for the history and founding of this country, the greatest country in the history of the world. This Independence Day, we celebrate what we've done, who we are, and what we will do to realize a future where our children, where my children, where your children, where our children's children will inherit the same blessings of liberty that we did. So thank you all so much again. I hope you have a great rest of your Independence Day holiday weekend. What a great day to be in New Haven, Indiana. What a special community, a community that honors our country, honors our flag, honors where this country has been and where we're going. Thank you. God bless. God bless New Haven.
Congressman, thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, we have it again for a great patriot, a veteran, someone that serves us proudly in Congress, Congressman Jim Banks. Sound assembly.
tomorrow all the things were gone I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA, where there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I